Hello everybody, my name is Surface Strike. Welcome to Emergency 4. We are playing the Bieberveld mod, the Dutch version. Today I'm going to be introducing you guys to the mod, showing you the basics, and yeah, we'll go explore it together. So what I like to do to start off, in this building here, if you just select it, there is a debug antenna. Click this right there, it'll pop it over here, and I like to go and stop all the call-outs first thing that I do. That is because, as you can see on the map, there are currently absolutely no vehicles. So, to go and spawn all the vehicles, what you need to do is go to the fire department, go all the way to the top where it says single player meldkamer, which basically transports to single player dispatch center. Click that. It'll pop it out right here. You can either click on the map to go here, or you can press the home button on your PC, which will actually, as you can see, teleport you right here. This works on every map. The home button will teleport you to the place where the vehicles will spawn naturally. Yep, there we go. It'll be a bit loud, but as you can see, the vehicles spawn all the way in the corner right here, and then they get distributed to the rest of the map. So you can see here where the stations are. There are 4 fire stations. You have the main one, which is right here. It has most of the fire department vehicles and some ambulances. On the side here, you actually have a little icon right there. If you click that, you can get sort of recommendations. So if you click this, it'll send out multiple units for a fire. This one's for a little bit of a bigger fire, and this one's for like a technical rescue. I don't use those very often, but you can use them if you want to. Hotkeys, I like to put the debug on number 1. I like to put this station on number 4. Then moving over to the next one here, we have the ambulance station and the hospital. The Bosziekenhuis, which is translated to Forest Hospital. Right there. The ambulance antenna is right over here. I like to put that on number 2. And then you have the ambulance station right here. So you have 2 doctor cars, 3 regular ambulances, as you can see here, and 1 low care ambulance, which is used for transporting people from hospital to another hospital. In this game, at least. In reality, it's also used for transporting people that don't really need high intensive care, but do require an ambulance to be transported. Right here we have the police station. The antenna for that is right over there. I like to put that on number 3. I also like to send out pretty much all the vehicles out on patrol that we have. You can alarm vehicles in 2 different ways. You can either click this button here, which will summon the people from the station. It will tell them to get in the vehicle, and the vehicle will drive out to the entrance of the station. For the police station, it'll be right here. For the fire station, it'll just drive in front of the door. It'll wait here until you give it a command. In this case, I'm going to tell it to patrol. There we go. Another way you can do it is you can use a vehicle and you can right-click somewhere on the map. Let's say right here. It'll spawn a little red blinking icon. It'll do the exact same thing. It will spawn the people, get them in the vehicle, but instead of the vehicle driving right here, it'll actually go to where you pointed it out. So, depending on whether or not you have this button enabled, it'll be sent with or without sirens. So in this case, I'm going to let it patrol as well. I'm going to do that for pretty much most of the vehicles that we have, including these 2 vans. Now, something special about these vans that we have right here, this one, you can select between 2 or 4 officers. I like to have it on 2 because that's pretty much the standard. But the middle van, you can actually go 2 officers, 4 officers, or a dog unit. So I like to keep that one in the station, and I like to send these 2 out. So send these out on patrol as well. This one is a detective car. Normally it's a BMW. as you can see here. But I like to upgrade it using this button to an Audi. So yeah, nice and fancy. There we go. Send these two vans out of patrol as well, and these two are just for nothing. We also have two vehicles right here. The riot police, in Dutch they're called mobiele eenheid. Again, you can select how many officers you want it to go out with. 6 officers, 2 officers, or 9 riot police officers. So yeah, I'd like to keep those in there as well. We have 2 more out front just in case we need those. So moving on, we have a little station in the top right here. This one also has one of those little panels that you can use to send out multiple units. Very nice station as well. This one at the top is more for the industry area right here. As you can see, a lot of industry. We have a port right here. Very nice. So yeah, this one I like to put on number 2. It has a bunch of basic units. It also has a foam extinguisher for dangerous substances. It has a vehicle for that. And yeah, a bunch more cool stuff. Then in the bottom right, we have a little itty-bitty station right there. I like to put that on number 3. It only has a ladder truck and a fire engine. This is loosely based on Amsterdam, but it's not like an accurate representation at all. But that's where the names of the stations also come from. So this is the central station, the train station. It comes with a roof. If you click on this little box right there, you can toggle the roof to get a little bit of a better view what's going on. Sometimes you can get callouts in one of these little buildings, so yeah, I like to keep that one off. And at the top left here, we have a little city or county little substation here. It comes with 2 vehicles for cleanup and 1 bus used for transporting people that you've arrested. Rarely use those, but it's nice to have. So yeah, I believe that's everything all set up. As you can see, number 1 is the debug, number 2 is ambulance, number 3 police, number 4 this station, number 5 this station right here, and number 6 I don't have toggle to anything. Other than that, I believe we're all good to go. Let me go and send this guy out. Sometimes they do get stuck on these poles, especially in this area right here. They get stuck a lot, so just yeah, click that button, it'll send them somewhere else. Alright, so going to the debug, the dispatch station, we can go and click this one in the top left, which gives you a secondary menu. You can stop the callouts, you can start the callouts, you can give them a boost, which basically, for I believe, for like a couple of minutes, basically doubles, or, well, it multiplies the amount of callouts you get in case you're getting bored. You can delete vehicles. You can also do that by selecting and right-clicking on a vehicle. If you right-click on a building or a tree, it'll light it on fire, so be careful not to do that. If you right-click on persons, it'll delete it. So yeah, it's a very good debug tool. Sometimes, especially the trucks, they will get stuck on some of these parked cars. What you can also do is you can click this one here, which will delete all the vehicles that are currently on the road, except for the emergency vehicles. What else do we have here? So we got restore all sounds, which if there's some sort of sound glitch, or let's say you turn off a siren but the siren is there still, you can click that, it'll go away. This one is to extinguish all fires. It's basically a way of, for example, right here, I believe, it's very hard to get into this area, so sometimes you can see a fire that starts in this building, it'll spread to these little shrubs, and like the ones that are over here, you basically can't extinguish them. So sometimes you need that just to make sure you don't go insane. You can see all these little shrubs as well, they can all catch on fire, so very difficult to extinguish those. Just be sure to use this. This one again is to light stuff on fire, and this one is to make a call out complete. If for some reason it doesn't complete it, you can click that. other than that, I believe that's pretty much it. Yeah, this menu you can use to spawn different callouts. Some of them happen normally, some of them you can only enable via this menu, such as this one, which is noise complaint. It will only happen if you click it. And I believe that's pretty much about it. Oh yeah, right here you can toggle the well, water logic. Basically, it switches between a simplified system, which is like the regular emergency force system, and a more advanced system. You can see if I select this upper here, it has a water tank icon. If you click it, it'll actually tell you the exact amount of liters and the percentage that it's at. And normally, the vehicles have about 2,000 liters, which is standard. Some smaller ones, like this SIV, which is for the rapid intervention vehicle. It has a smaller tank of only 500 liters. The foam tender, it has one of 5,000 liters. So yeah, it really all depends. So if that runs out, you can fill it back up at one of the water wells in the area. You can see one, for example, right here. This little pit right there. You can see one right here, one right here. Yeah, they're pretty much everywhere. There's one right here. There's two right here. So yeah, there's a lot of those spread across the map in strategic locations, but sometimes there will be a place where you can't really get any close. In that case, you might want to use this foam tender to transport water and bring it back to the station, fill it up, and then bring it back to the instant if needed. And I believe that's pretty much about it. So let's go and toggle the callouts on and see what we can get.
There are reports of a traffic accident involving several vehicles. Treat all casualties and take them away.
Okay, so I'm going to immediately stop it because otherwise we can get a little bit too much callouts. It looks like we have a motor vehicle accident. I'm going to go and send out a fire engine, switch it to the technical help mode. If I turn on the fire mode, which I can demonstrate with this one, if I turn on the fire mode, it'll automatically put two of the people in the fire truck with breathing apparatuses, but we don't need that right now. So let's go and send those out. Let's make sure we get some police to assist us with blocking the road.
On my way. On our way.
Right there. I'm gonna go put this little bike over there. I want the first guy to get a medical bag. I want you to get the hydraulic tools.
Done immediately. Consider it done. Immediately. Yeah.
You go and block traffic.
Will be done immediately. What's up? Yes, sir.
Police vehicle can go right there. I'll get one officer right there and one right here.
On our way. Listening. On our way.
There we go. So we've got this guy cutting open the tram. We've got this guy rendering aid. So the nice thing about Bieberveld is that it has a very intricate medical system as well. So you basically have 3 different levels of medical professionals. You have the EMTs, which are firemen. They can only heal people that are, I believe, 80 or 90% healed, but they can stabilize people. In this case, he can't. You can see the bar doesn't go up, but he doesn't go down either, so it's stable. Then you have the nurses from the regular ambulances. They can heal everybody, I believe, up to 20%. And then you have the doctors, which come in their own vehicles or in the helicopter, and they can heal everybody.
Consider it done. Listening.
So I'm gonna go let the doctor take over now. We have another person right here.
Let's go.
Now you can see it gives me a little note here. Can't make person ready for transport. As you can see, it's not fully healed, but I believe the nurse will be able to take care of him.
I'm on it.
Yep, you can. Otherwise, I would have gotten a little notification there. So it looks like we're all good right here in terms of fire department usage.
Yeah.
Let's go and actually send out another ambulance because we do have 2 people injured. Normally I say get a bit more police because now we have people walking through our scene, but I guess it's okay for now.
Yeah.
So using the policeman, we can go in and call a tow truck or a funeral director. How you can enable the tow truck is you hold control. You can see it enables the button, and then you can either click the button here or you can just right click the vehicle. As you can see here, if I hold control, it enables the pop-up. It says now the unit is too far away,
On my way.
so get a little bit closer, and then I should be able to call the tow
On
truck.
my way.
There we go.
On our way. We'll be done immediately.
Okay, so we have the next ambulance
Yeah?
right here. This guy's all healed up, so we'll take him away.
We'll be done immediately. What's up?
Let's go and put this one back. This
Yeah?
guy's all healed up as well, so we'll go in and take him
We'll
away
be
as
done
well.
immediately. On my way.
So you can either manually put them back in the vehicle, or you can click the number 1 button, which will automatically get everybody that is assigned to that vehicle back into that vehicle. In this case, the mod also requires you to sometimes get an extra health professional or police into the vehicle. If the person is a suspect, you'll need police, and if he's badly damaged, in this case, if I click this one right here, you can see it says Arts, which is this guy, the doctor.
On
You
my
have to
way.
get him into the vehicle, otherwise you can't transport him. So click that, and he gets transported. His own van will automatically come with, you don't have to do anything. And we'll do the same right here. You can either click this button, or right click. And this one will go and click the number 1 button, which gets everybody back into the vehicle. You can also click the number 2 button, it does the same. The difference is the number 1 button will tell it to stay where it is, the number 2 will automatically send it back to the station. Right now we're just waiting for the tow truck. Looks like it's on its way. Might take a little bit of time. This one we don't need anymore, so I'm going to click number 1, get those back in. We only really need this roadblock right here. Send that back on patrol. Don't know why this car's bugging. Let's go and see if we can nudge him in. There we go. So that guy's on his way. Unfortunately, the tow trucks do take a little bit of time because they come from outside the map, but it's okay. So yeah, that is the tram call out all taken care of for now. Just gotta wait until the tow truck comes over and picks it up, so let's go and speed up the game a little bit. Seems like this police car's gotten stuck, so just click that button. Yes, they do like to get stuck in this area a lot, especially on like this area with this one, this corner, and like these fire hydrants right here. They have a little bit of a hitbox, so sometimes they do like to get stuck on that. Alright, looks like the tow truck is here. In case you don't manually redo anything, it'll automatically come pick up the vehicle that you clicked on with the officer. It'll automatically go off the map. You don't have to do anything, but I did manually assign it a different task, so in this case I do have to send them back manually as well. So, actually, oh no, it looks like I don't have to. Well, that's cool.
Yeah?
So, click number 1, and send them back on patrol. There we go. So yeah, that is call out number 1. So yeah, let's see what else we can get. Looks like actually this road is getting kind of blocked. I'm not sure exactly why that is. Again, one way to fix that is you can delete the individual vehicles, or you can go here, click this, and as you can see, all the other cars go away. So yeah, let's go and actually assign this one a different route, just so they don't get all bunched up together. There are 3 different patrol routes that they can take. It'll search for a route, and then once it's actually on a route, it'll give you the number of the route that it's on. So in this case, it's still searching for a route. Once it gets like hooked onto one, it'll show you a number. And if you if it's on a route and you click it again, it'll try and find a different route than the one it's currently on. So let's see what it comes up with. Wow, it keeps getting stuck. You don't like driving, do you? Alright. So yeah, let's see what the next call out is that we're gonna get.
Medical emergency. Someone is suffering from shock. Treat and remove.
Okay, it looks like somebody's suffering from shock. I know this one requires a doctor. So let's go and send that in right here. Let's see which building it's actually in. Looks like it's this one. All these buildings have different entrances, so like this little section goes in right here, this one goes in here, this one goes in there. This cinema has like a very big area as well, so. It likes to get stuck on this road because as soon as it bumps into somebody that's walking, it'll reverse. So yeah, sometimes it's a little bit buggy, but hey, that's what you get with a mod, right? So I'm going to use this button to position it a little bit more specifically in the way that I want to. You don't have to do it, but I like to do it. So let's go and get the medical bag and a stretcher.
Attention.
What's
We have
up?
a report of
Will do.
pickpocketing. The thief is escaping. Arrest him and take him away.
Looks like we got a report of pickpocketing.
Listen.
So let's go and send out 2 of our police vehicles. Where was it? Yeah, right here, okay. Normally they're running away.
On
I'm
my
not
way.
sure we're going to be able to catch him, but we can try. Looks like
Listening.
it's going to be this person
I'm on
that's
it.
down. Okay, so we got there just in time. Didn't get the pop-up that the doctor was needed, so we'll
Listening.
go and send him back.
On our way. Yeah,
If
on
the
our way.
bike can get out the way, that'd be nice.
What's up?
Alright, so where's this pickpocketer? Okay, should be somewhere around here. In this crowd, it's always very difficult to
What's
find who did it. One way you can tell is you can just start
Immediately.
arresting random people.
Yeah? On our way.
And then if they go fight with you, you know you've got the
Aye,
right
sir.
person.
Immediately.
It's kind of a weird way to do it, but yep, okay, there we go.
On my
So
way.
there are 3 different ways to arrest somebody. You can either right-click them normally, which, as you can see, turns it to a fight. You can use pepper spray, which you have to hold control for as well. As you can see, if you hold control, it sort of blinks. Click that, and then you can use pepper spray like this. You can also just click
What's
them,
up?
hold control, and then right-click. As you can see, that changes it. One way you can do it as well is you pull out
Yes,
your
sir.
service pistol and then you right-click onto them, which is sort of like a high-risk
Aye,
detainment.
sir. What's up?
In this case, we'll just use the pepper spray to make sure our guy doesn't get any more damage. There we go. Let's put him in the car.
Roger. On my way. On my way. Listening.
If the people will get out the way, thank you. Let's go and
What's
pick
up?
this guy up as
Will
well.
do.
I think he's ready to be transported.
We'll be done immediately.
Put him in. So yeah, he's in the van. We can go ahead and click the number 2, which will go back to the station, and it will also automatically get the detainee out of the vehicle.
What's up? On my way.
There we go. Put him back on patrol. This one we can go and send to the hospital. Right click on there. And I believe that's everything taken care of. So, especially in the beginning, I slightly unbound the antenna, there we go. Especially in the beginning of the mod, in like the first 10-15 minutes, what happens a lot is the callouts, they have a timer. Let's say we get the traffic accident callout, we can't get one for like another, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. But they don't like look at another callout if that's been happening, or if that's happening right now. So sometimes you can get 4 or maybe 5 or 6 callouts at the same time in the beginning. So yeah, once we get a few callouts, I like to just stop them, and then once we are done with those, I just start them again. Once you've had like 10, 15, 20 callouts, you can just leave it on. That's when they start getting separated out by a few minutes, just to make sure we don't get overwhelmed. So as you can see now, the van is pulling back into the station. There we go. So let's go and immediately send those guys back out on patrol. How do we do that? There we go.
Medical emergency. Someone has fallen and is slightly injured. Treat and remove.
Alright, looks like it's right there. Luckily we have the ambulances nearby. So I'm actually going to make sure they don't go with sirens. It's not a high-risk call, so I'm going to click this button, right-click, and they shouldn't go out with sirens, hopefully. So see if that's true. Yep, there you go. So once they go out, you can click it again to make sure it's enabled for the next time. But yeah, since it's a low call, I don't want to go with sirens. It's a little bit more realistic that way. The call was that somebody is injured after a fall, so maybe they have a broken bone or something, but no life-threatening injuries from what I can tell. That's an interesting route. Why don't you just go, like, over here? Oh well, we'll get there eventually. Yeah, see, this is what I meant with this little street. Sometimes it's a bit awkward. I will leave a download link for this mod in the description as well, in case you guys want to try it out. There are a couple of different versions of this mod. I will leave the link from the one that I am using right now. Because there are, of course, you have the German version, which is like the original. You also have the Dutch version, the version 2. This is version 3. The version 2 has like a completely different map as well. It actually uses the regular German map from what I can tell. But like with the Dutch names and
What's
stuff.
up?
Medical emergency. Someone has suffered a severe heart attack. Treat and take the victim away.
That's not good. Heart attack. Looks like it's going to be in this building again. I'm going to go call out the medical helicopter. Oh, it looks like they're only available... Yeah, that's one thing as well from this mod. That isn't completely realistic because the helicopter in real life is available 24/7, but in this mod they're only available between 6 and 7 p.m. Or 6 in the morning and 7 p.m. So yeah, I guess we're going to have to do with the regular ambulances.
What's up? Wait.
So one thing I would like to see added in case there is an update is the ability for police to do medical aid as well. Like the same level as the firemen maybe.
Yeah, will do.
Because right now they can't do any medical stuff, but in real life the police, they can do, of course, a lot of medical aid before the ambulances
What's
arrive.
up? On our way.
There we go.
Yeah?
Alright, he's all ready to go.
Will
Let's
be
get him
done
loaded up.
immediately.
There are reports of a traffic accident involving several vehicles. Treat all casualties and take them away.
Okay, so we're gonna need this one with the rescue equipment. Where is it? It's gonna be right here. Okay, that's an awkward spot. So I know that some of the ambulances are also only sometimes available. we'll just go and call them out, see what works and what doesn't. But looks like these two are okay. Let's go ahead and get these people back in ambulance. Okay, we need to go help him quick because he's going into cardiac arrest.
Consider it done. What's up?
You can tell that from the sound.
What's up?
Let's see if we can. Yep, we just got there just in time.
What's up? On our way.
Okay, let's get these guys transported. Fire truck's here. Nice. So I need two guys.
Yeah.
One with the hydraulic
Consider
tools
it done.
and actually, yeah, we only need one.
Will be
Realistically,
done
you get
immediately.
the fire extinguisher ready and you get medical equipment ready, but
Listening. Got it.
don't need that right now.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get the lights set up as well. There we go. Let's get the medical
What's
bag out.
up?
There we go. So the fire trucks only carry one set of hydraulic tools. There is a special vehicle that's right here. This one, the hulpverleningsvoertuig, which translates to like technical assistance vehicle. It actually carries two, so that's this is a common vehicle used for traffic accidents as well. But we should be fine with just one for now.
Listening. Let's go.
Actually, let's go and get one guy out and give him a broom. We'll clean some of this debris out. Okay,
What's up?
that's
Let's
the
go.
first one. There we go. So let's go
Yeah,
and cut the
got
second
it.
one open. We're gonna need a police officer here as well to get the tow truck.
What's up?
This guy's looking okay, so we're going
Will
to
be done
start the
immediately.
transport.
On my way. Listening.
Let's get him in
On
ambulance.
our way. Listening. On my way. On my way.
So, for a call out like this, you will need to reserve an intensive care bed. If I simply go and right click now, it'll say in German actually, you need to request the intensive care bed before. So we click that and then we try it again. There we go. And off they go. So they're still cutting that second one open. There we go. So, second one.
Yeah. Consider it done. Yeah.
So this person is too injured. We're gonna need a doctor. Let's hope that this doctor is available. It looks like he isn't, so we're gonna be needing a doctor from this station. Let's go and put him right here, actually.
Yeah.
So this person's ready to be transported. Let's go and pick him up.
Will be done immediately. On our way.
So we're gonna have to switch the doctors on this as well.
On our way. Listening.
You
Let's
can
go.
only transport people
Will do.
if they have the people that they came in with, they're like attached to the vehicle in some way. So if I would to send the hospital, or if I would send the patient to the hospital with the wrong nurse, it wouldn't actually go anywhere. So let's go and send him off. Alright, and we can bring the doctor in. So let's go and
Yeah.
get the tow truck on the way.
Listening.
because they do take a little while.
Consider it done. Listening. On the way.
There we go.
What's up?
Alright, he's ready for
Listening.
transport.
Will
Let's go ahead
do.
and send him out. Looks like we don't need any more firefighters, so we can go ahead and make them pack up. So lower the lights, turn off the generator. There we go. There we go. Send
On our
everybody
way.
into the ambulance. And to the hospital. So here you can see they need a little bit of treatment in the hospital, or in the ambulance before they go. It shows a little bar and then they go out. Oh. Looks like the truck got stuck, so it teleported itself back. That's okay though. There we go. So yeah, I like the models on these. They're pretty realistic. Looks like we can actually go inside and look. There we go. So yeah, I like the models on these. They're not like super high fidelity or super realistic, but they do accurately represent what they look like in real life. A little bit outdated versions, not so to speak, but I like them. This one is just for show, by the way. You can't use this. By the number, you can actually tell the function of the vehicle. This one would just be for transporting people, like not during incidents. Alright, so it looks like the tow trucks are here. Looks like this one's stuck actually, so let's go and manually assign them. Maybe they can't get there. Let's try again.
What's up?
Oh. The doctor's stuck. That's interesting. What is that? That's weird.
Yeah?
So one way to fix that would be to hold shift and then click on debug. It'll send the vehicle back to the station with its assigned people. So now he should be gone. Yep, there we go. He's gone. That's just a weird bug that happens sometimes if you send a doctor with the ambulance to the hospital. Sometimes they teleport back. There we go. Alright, ready for the next one. Oh, that's nice. Sometimes the lights actually blow up. I haven't seen that before. That's pretty cool.
Medical emergency. Someone has fallen and is slightly injured. Treat and remove.
Okay. Looks like we got a fall in the train station. Where is it? There we go. So they will drive through this little entrance right here. So what would happen if the roof was here? You can't actually like click on the ground, so you can't tell them where to go. So yeah, some people only remove the roof when there's an actual call out. I'm just gonna remove it right away. There we go. I like the callouts as well of the station. Alright, so unfortunately... Okay, so unfortunately the game did crash on me. It had something to do with my computer, not really sure what it was. I don't think it had something to do with a mod, fortunately enough. But yeah, that is going to mark the end of this episode. Luckily, I do have a save game with all the vehicles loaded in, so we don't have to do all the setups again. That is something I do recommend for you guys as well. Once you get all the vehicles loaded in, just go and save your game. To make sure you have a blank save with the vehicles loaded in. It saves a bit of trouble. So yeah, anyway, next episode we'll go and do some more callouts. We'll see what else we can get. We did miss out on a lot of callouts that we haven't got yet, so there's much more variety to it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys again next episode. Be safe. Cheers.